Schisandra Plus, and it has been approved by Health Canada. It bears natural product number 800-74224. They describe Schisandra Plus as their secret of anti-aging. You know, in the past conversations that we've had, I have always made an effort to draw parallels between traditional Chinese medicine, the modality in which these products are formulated, and Western science, which is a little bit more comfortable for most people that participate on the call. But here's what the Chinese modality says about this particular product. It says that in order to arrest the process of aging, we need to invigorate our qi, which is our vital energy, and to nourish our yin, the opposing principle to yang. And these two principles together create a balance within the body. It says in the Chinese concept of health and wellness, aging is a process of long-term depletion of both qi and yin. And this results in a deficiency in the viscera. That means a deficiency of the blood, of the lymph, of semen, of other bodily fluids. And aging accelerates if these fluids are not replenished. Of course, these are historical formulations, and looking at Chinese medicinal textbooks written even 800 years ago, we come across a product they referred to as Sheng Mai San, and it contains ginseng, Schisandra, and ophiopogon, which are three of the ingredients found in Schisandra Plus. And it said that the Emperor Qianlong of the Qing dynasty was the longest-lived emperor in Chinese history, and he specifically took this product every day to lengthen his life and to give him good health. The reason, it is said, is that it provides three things. The first is nourishment, and ginseng, the traditional Asian ginseng, the Latin name of Panax ginseng, here in this formula fortified by Panax quinquefolius, which is the American ginseng, these two ginsengs restore the body's strength, and it reverts functional degradation without causing pathological dryness. Again, terminology found in traditional Chinese medicine. Secondly, the herb Ophiopogon japonicus replenishes body fluids to improve circulation. And three, it offers what they refer to as consolidation. Schisandra, the berry that we have in this product, protects the organs while consolidating qi. And this is also in turn strengthened by the presence of ginseng. Essentially, we are all afflicted with premature aging, and it's caused by numerous sources. We are all exposed to radiation in the environment, and it's more than just you might think. It's not only a constant bombardment of sound waves, a constant bombardment of ultraviolet radiation from the sun, but there is also high-energy cosmic radiation that just goes hammering through the universe all the time. As we speak, even before I finish speaking this sentence, every person participating in this call has had more than 1 billion cosmic rays pass through them completely. This radiation is so highly energetic that it rarely interacts with anything in the human body, but occasionally such a photon will hit something, and it usually does some damage when it does. We are all dealing with the effects of air pollution, with the effects of work-related stress, financial stress, family stress, stress in friendships of all kinds. Stress is never ending, and we are truly exposed to two kinds of stress for the purpose of discussions of this kind. The first is oxidative stress. That's the stress caused by free radicals, the striking of the body's molecules by high energy particles, which disrupt our body's natural makeup. We also deal with psychological stress, which is compounded by oxidative stress. And these two forms of stress are related to each other. They all work in a couple of ways that they hold in common. The first is to damage the body's molecules, and that's all kinds of molecules. It damages DNA. It oxidizes our body's fats. interferes with the function of proteins. You name it. Oxidative stress is prevalent in this world. We all have to deal with it all the time. Psychological stress elevates the body's level of our stress hormone, cortisol. And in Western science, the study of stress goes back a very long way. It was first consolidated in the 1950s by a gentleman who lived most of his life in Montreal. His name was Hans Selye. And Selye came up with what he referred to in a series of lectures in Britain in the early 1950s. He called it his general adaptation theory, meaning that as we are exposed to stress or stressors, these are factors in the environment that cause stress. Remember, stress is the result of the way we deal with a stressor. But in dealing with stressors, we begin with an alarm phase. That is, our body has been exposed to a stressor. It must respond, otherwise it begins to age prematurely. We begin with the alarm state. We move on to the resistance state, in which the body becomes accustomed to dealing with the effects of that particular stressor. It begins to get comfortable and is capable of coping. But an overexposure to the stressor and the resulting stress that is not mitigated in any way leads to what is called the exhaustion state. So all stress, at first starts out being good for us. We need a little bit of stress in order to function during the day. This is the natural part of our life process. But an overabundance of unmitigated stress is very harmful to us. So we have adaptogens which function very well, and Schisandra is one of them, to relieve the effects of that form of stress. At the cellular level, here's what's going on. It is understood by Western medicine that we have inside of most of our cells, almost all of them, organelles, that is, subcomponents of the cells called mitochondria. And these serve as the body's power plants. They are primarily functioning to generate the body's energy molecule. Now, unlike what much of the advertising in the world tells you, sugar is not the body's energy molecule. Likewise, caffeine that is found in energy drinks is not the body's energy molecule. The true energy molecule used by the body is called adenosine triphosphate, and it is known as ATP for short. ATP is generated in the mitochondria. What we have here is a product that contains Schisandra. Schisandra is very rich in molecules called Schisandrins. These are subcomponents of the Schisandra, which prevent and repair the oxidation of cardiolipin in the mitochondria, allowing for our body to properly make enzymes. And it inhibits as well the production of these free radicals. That is, this misfiring of electrons into the membranes of mitochondria generate free radicals that do excessive damage on their own. With the presence of Schisandrin B, this process is prevented. It's one of a series of Schisandrins. There are several molecules within the category, but primarily Schisandrin B serves as the antioxidant. And that's what we have here, this liberation from the damage caused by free radicals and the proper presentation of adenosine triphosphate to the body is what causes the antioxidant effect, which is powerfully anti-aging. That is how this product works.